On everybody, what's going on? We got all these streams going on. That's what's going on. All right, hope you're having a blessed up Thursday. Today's Thursday. Hope you're having a blessed up Thursday. Today is day 4 out of the 10 days, ending the month with productivity hacks that are going to help you get focused AF so that you can get massive shiznit done. Okay? These are super easy tips. I know I asked a poll in one of my Facebook groups in here, and thank you guys so much when you answer the polls. They really do help. I don't disregard them, but I'm like, these need to be easy. I'm not going to stop and try to learn a whole software because it's just going to stress me out, right? So I want this to be super simple, very easy, not to add anything extra to your plate, just give you strategy and structure, always helps simplify things. So one of the biggest things, and I know it's very, very simple, but I literally just did this as I created this 10-day series, is I was getting so distracted from my notifications. How many of you know that you need to turn your notifications off to not get pulled into when you're getting an email, when Instagram has some type of message, when TikTok's going off, all these different things, and not just take a moment to stop and go back into your settings and how to turn them off. I know personally, the way that my brain works, and then working with a lot of other people, is that if you're in a flow state, if you're in a grind mode and you're trying to work, and I work with clients, so part of my promise when I'm working with clients is to be very supportive and to hold them accountable. So I have my phone on me at all times to help them if they need me. Of course, when I'm sleeping, there's boundaries with my time, and I'll always respond after I'm done with a coaching or a live stream or whatever I'm doing. And I'll go back and I'll respond to them. So I constantly have my phone on. I know if you have children, it's not something you can just turn your phone off. A few of you were saying turn your phone off. That's not always the case for some people, especially if you've made a commitment to other people that are dependent on you when they're trying to make some type of shift and a change. In any form of change and transformation, there's going to be a season of vulnerability and weakness because you're almost letting a past version of yourself go. It's almost like a grieving process in order to build and step into another version of yourself. And during that process, when you do bring on a coach or you bring on a lineup to support you, you're going to need support. You're going to need to be vulnerable. You're going to need to reach out. And so one of the things is, what can I turn off to eliminate the distractions that can then go back into day 1, 2, and 3, which is the time blocking, the being strategic, having structure, and going into that. So I know it's very simple, but you got to do it, okay? You got to do it. Do it if you want to get focused. And remember, what's the whole point of getting focused is to get massive shiznit done. So if you want to get massive shiznit done, you want to get on the other side of where you are today, there's work behind the work, and things need to get accomplished in order for you to get to that next level. Simple as anything. When I'm giving you these tips, it's one thing for me to share it, for you to watch, but I want you guys to integrate it. Today, go back into your settings, look at all the notifications that are not a priority, and turn them off. If you need, or if you have this fear, because addiction is formed in many different ways, the fear of missing a response, or that fear of that stimulation or that dopamine release when you get a notification, set a time in your day, going back to, I think it was day 3. What day was it? Phone timer. Okay. This was back in day 1 when we talked about distractions and creating a distraction list and creating time block and a time for that. Go back and say okay, I'm going to go check my social media and do reply and respond. In my phone, I have time blocks for replies and response. Or unless I'm doing something super serious. Today is a day where, of course, I'm following up with my commitment. I'm doing the 10-day live series, but I I'm just focusing on my book today. Like, I didn't take any appointments. I'm just maybe following up a little bit with people, doing the live streams, and then focusing on the book. And because focusing on the book is so like boring. I mean, it's not as exciting as dancing, you know, like for me, I know this stuff, like this is my lifestyle, but I know you guys, like this is for you guys. So to sit there and to kind of like put all the pieces together, I mean, one section alone. So when I write, I know that I'm digressing here. As I digress, I will take all of my information and I'll just dump it. So one of the days I talked to you guys about is just brain dump everything. I just did it in here, 68 pages on just 2 chapters. Like 2 chapters. So now I gotta go back and clean it all up. And I gotta put it together and take out like the redundantness so that it gets straight to the point, because what I'm creating for you guys is a playbook. But to stay focused on here, I'm also integrating this into a 90-day sprint, which you guys can get the link in my bio. Or if you want your own accountability calendar, which I put it back on my fridge, you can get that at www.tanyacoliver.com/calendar. And the link is also in the bio. So if you want that, there is a video tutorial. I got a few people that messaged me, how do you use it? I created a video tutorial. I had my assistant upload the video. So you should be receiving every single thing inside once you download that. If you don't, for whatever reason, just send me a message. We'll make sure we'll fix it. What's up, Renee Sanchez? So yeah, all right. Apply, integrate, and let me know how this helps you with your focus and your productivity. Keep it simple, keep it easy, and just apply it. And I promise it's literally the easy, simple things that will change your life if you stay consistent with it. All right, guys, hope you have a blessed up day. Remember, you deserve to look, feel, and show up as your most elite self. So do what you got to do to get yourself in a good vibe. And if you're not in a good vibe, don't be projecting that nonsense on other people. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Bye.